Hey, how you doing? Adam here. Date is 8/28/2017, 9:44 p.m. I'm gonna make it slightly louder. I know I always say that. Yeah. So I wrote some things down to talk about because last journal. Actually, I listened back to a couple of the journals, and uploaded. I made one journal that I didn't think was that good when I was making it because I felt like I was just stumbling the whole time. But I listened back to it, and what really wasn't that bad. But I still haven't uploaded it. Um, because because it would break the sequence of the dates being. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thought somebody was about to come into the garage, but apparently not. Yeah, I didn't want it to break the sequence of the days being in like one. It's there's never like one video and then. Well, I guess it really wouldn't matter that much. I mean, the dates being one after the other. Man, I just have a problem sometimes defining what it's, and it's for simple things too. Like, I always want to do things my own way, but yeah, I have no idea. Okay, it's I wrote some topics down for this journal to talk about tonight. There was this one thought I kept thinking of. I don't know what this is, but it was somebody. I keep thinking of somebody like in a shop. Maybe the shop's son's owner, the owner's son, I think, is in this role, and he's manning the store, but he's like, he's kind of like the stereotypical sort of like slacker son of a like a successful entrepreneur, yeah, he's manning the store, and there's somebody in the store. And then he says to the person in the store, because the person's just like wandering around the store, not really buying anything. And then the person, the shop's son owner says to the person, "Buy something, will ya?" But the way he says it is, he's some like subconsciously like imitating some like his dad or something, or somebody that he perceived as being cool, having said that before, like in a movie somewhere, maybe like, "Buy something, will ya?" But the thing is that things never work out in in real life like they work out in movies, and so the person hears that and they're like I keep thinking of like this person who's like smart, like a smart person will talk. I don't know how to describe this, but he's saying like, "What? I didn't do anything. What the hell's this guy's problem? I didn't do anything. I was just walking around this, getting red in the face." Yeah, and I just, for some reason, I keep thinking of like, "Buy something, will ya?" Like, he's just imitating like clip art. Like I keep thinking of like clip art, like those clip art things where it's like, "Mamma mia," like a stereotypical pizza guy, like with the fucking flipping a pizza, and he's saying "Mamma mia." And I see like a shop owner like, "Buy." I know that's from like a video game or something. I'm not totally sure where I know that's from something. Am I recording? Please God, let me be recording. Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, it's from a video game or something. Buy some. I know that I can't place where that's from, but he's imitating that because he thought like he had the thought like, "Oh, if it works there, if I just replicate what I saw there in the real world, it will work here too." And so yeah, I'm not so sure that I articulated that thought well, but we'll see. Yeah, there was another thing that I thought. This wasn't so much like a scenario in my head. It was just lately. I don't know if it's been like the past few months. They're actually more like past year, maybe. Every time I talk to people, like I can feel myself like struggling to be natural, I've always sort of been like weird about conversation, but just lately I can't like control the sound of my voice, and like I'm so inside I can't even hear. Most of the time I don't even like hear what the other person is saying to me. I'm just like so yeah, oh, yeah, and like I just automatically will make a fool out of myself. Like I've completely lost the ability to communicate effectively, and it's like I'm terrified of it too. And hold on. Yeah, I'm just terrified of like if somebody comes up to me, starts talking to me, I'm just like frozen in horror as to, because it's like I don't know what to say. And I have no fucking like ability to say anything, and I always end up coming off like, and this has just been, I've always been, like I said, I've always been sort of bad with this, but just in the past year it's just been because I'll start like, I can hear like inflections in my voice coming out that I don't want to come out, that it's like, why am I saying it like that? It's like I'm just like, some part of my brain is like trying to be a people pleaser, and so I'm like adjusting the tone of my voice to sound like them, and I don't want to do that. I want to be myself. Or maybe everybody does that, and it's like not something you can control. But yeah, I feel like a large part of it, because I'm just not comfortable like talking to people, and I think a large part of it is just I've started just drifting, like away, like away from society, because I'm, for the most part, I'm just a hermit. But yeah, I've just it's just drifting. Yeah, and there was another thought I had here too, that I was thinking you should leave thoughts in your head until you're ready to speak them. It's better not to and I feel like I've said this on other journals before, but it's just better not to like pre-rehearse things in your head, or not in your head, but like out loud, because it's like, it's kind of like ruining like a surprise party. Like you want what you're saying to just be like an emergent thing in the moment. It's something that you're feeling, and if you rehearse it beforehand, then you're not feeling it in the moment, and that's sort of, I guess it's sort of like an either or dichotomy thing. But who knows? So yeah, those were the things I wrote down to talk about. Yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. What did I do today? Went out for a run, just like a little mile and a third, because it's an off day for running. I felt fantastic again today. Like there was, I haven't made a journal, I don't think, since I started feeling fantastic, like early last week. I felt better than I felt in years, like since I was like 15. And there was a little 3-day window there where I was just feeling like unbelievably good. And I'll bet you any amount of money. Well, of course it is. It's because I stopped eating wheat, grains, and wheat specifically. I think that has fucked me up badly. Either I have like celiac disease, or maybe I don't have full-blown celiac disease, but I feel like that has fucked me up a lot over the years, because I feel like it's contributed to like anxiety. I have no basis for saying this. This is just like an intuition, but I just feel like it has fucked me really badly, and I probably cut myself off from a future of potentially bad health. And I'm just glad I caught it in time, because I don't have any health problems, but who knows, it could have gone that way, because there's a bunch of like TED Talks online of doctors that say that, they followed the food pyramid to the T, and, they were still, and, exercise too, and they were still like insulin resistant, and then they cut out wheat from their diet. And so, I understand that this is all pseudoscience, nothing backed by evidence, but this seems to have worked for me extremely well. So, I'm just going to continue to not eat wheat, and really no grains either, for a little while. So yeah, we're about to get to 10 minutes here. yeah, so glad I came down here and did the journal. It's been a while since, I want to be more consistent with these. Actually, it's a little over a year since I started putting them on YouTube. I think it was 8/22. So yeah, return to that I will. Putting them online again, because I feel like I'm more articulate now because I don't have fucking like sinus issues anymore, and so it doesn't it doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt to talk. Okay, goodbye.